right, this is the Committee on Community and Business Development. This is Monday, February 26, 2018. We're at 6 p.m. Councilor DeFlorio.
Here.
Councilor Capone.
Here.
And I have Councilor Hanlon.
Here.
We have 3 members present. We do have a quorum.
Do we have a quorum? Please stand and salute the flag if you'd like to join us, sir.
To the flag of the United States of America.
If the clerk could please read item number 1, the only piece on the agenda.
This is an order offered by Councilor Peter Napolitano as president to grant the petition from Everett Frame and Collision to operate a new repair shop, mechanical and body license at 86 East Elm Street.
I believe the petitioner is in the audience, but also the city clerk. If we could please invite him up.
Sure, if we can have both the...
So if we could please have both the city clerk and the
and the
petitioner
petitioner.
up. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it.
I want you to state your name and address.
Please state your name and address.
My name is Dean Kepsalis, and my address is 4D Strawberry Lane, and that's in Hudson, Massachusetts.
Okay, thanks, sir.
And Sergio Cornelio, City Clerk of Everett.
Any questions, Councilor Capone?
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Through you to our invited guest, is it Mr. Kepsalis?
Yes, sir.
Have you operated mechanical body operation before, or is this your first venture in it?
This is my first venture being on my own. I've run many shops over the years.
Okay, so you have been involved in the industry.
I have 35 years of experience in this trade.
Are there any places that we would know, or whereabouts have you been involved?
I've worked in Woburn at Accurate Auto Body. I've worked for Today's Auto Body in Malden. I've worked at Herb Chambers. I've had numerous jobs over the years.
Okay, great. I don't have any questions for the petitioner, but I would like to ask our city clerk if there's anything that he would like to inform us on.
Yes,
with the petition.
so there's a few things. So I got to meet Dean about maybe 6 to 8 weeks ago. We had some issues at that property, for the property in general, not necessarily from his business. The property owner is having issues with with ISD and other things of that nature, and they called me down because they knew that the location, so there's 5 body or mechanical licenses there. 3 mechanical, 1 combo, which is mechanical and body in the back, and now this will become a mechanical and body where he is. We knew that the licensee prior to him was out, was not doing business anymore, and we had seen there was reports of things going on there. So I had investigated along with ISD a few times. I went there late at night one night, saw lights on, and again during the day the next day, and we finally met up with Dean along with ISD and Fire. And I think he was under the impression at first is he did buy the license or buy the business from his friend of his.
Yeah, from Don Rivers.
John, yep. And Don Rivers?
Don Rivers.
He was there for
decades. 20-something years.
Yeah, 26 maybe. 86 E, East Elm Street. It's supposed to be East Elm Street. There should have been an E there, yeah. So we had gone down and explained that the license isn't transferable and what he was looking to do. He is asking also, unlike before, it was just a mechanical and body. This, the building department is allowing him to do a body license with the restriction that there is no spray booth painting. Because he does not have a spray booth, he cannot do any painting of any sorts there. And that's actually how we started getting calls. They thought people in the neighborhood were smelling paint. So that's how I got down to the property. He's been very willing to work with me now. There's really haven't been any issues on his end, more with the property owner itself. But there are restrictions. I've given him the times he can open. He already knows the property and what he can and can't do there. It's a really tough area. If anyone's ever been down there, it's very tough to be down there. It is a commercially zoned area. There aren't any homes at that location, but it's a tough street and a lot of things going on. But I believe he's going to do the right thing and work with us. I'm going to continue to monitor the property in general because there's so many licenses at one location.
What are the hours of operation? the
Well,
requested hours?
Yeah, so I believe before they were doing 8 to 6,
8 to 6,
and
Saturday.
that's where it's Monday through Saturday.
And these individual licenses, these are all individual companies?
They're all
that are in the
different
same
companies, yes.
Okay.
There are 3 mechanical only, 1 mechanical body with a spray booth, and then there'll be 1 mechanical body, no spray
zone?
booth.
Okay.
So, like I said, I went and met with him. Fire department's okay with the property as it is now, with him doing it. Building department, we're signed off on everything. So all the papers are in order. I just wanted to make sure that he knew the hours operations, that, myself and we have the ISD and fire going down in that property and that whole area often now because of some of the issues we've had. So he's been really good about working with me, but I wanted to explicitly explain, especially
No, and I appreciate
no
that.
spray booth. I wanted you to know the situation until we have that new computer system where you'll be able to get it at your fingertips. I want to make you aware of any situation that we had.
And I appreciate that. Where do we stand with issues with the property owner?
ISD is working on that. I have so I don't know if you know, I'm a member of the Code Enforcement Task Force also, so once a month we meet. I'll be meeting on Wednesday to discuss more in depth what's going on with him. But he's been a little receptive, but
Okay.
he owns a lot of property, the property owner, so I don't.
Is it anything that would impact on his
As of
operation?
now, no, but potentially down the road. So
Okay.
there are some code issues and things of that nature. So we are working closely with them.
Okay, and I'm sure you understand that your operation could at some time be jeopardized by the way that your landlord is operating his property, so
I
you
understand
may,
that.
you may have to use a little muscle with your lease. And
Yeah, no,
say,
I
I
know.
need you to
I-
do this so I can operate, so.
I kind of have already said to him that we need to get some things squared away down there because they're minute things. It's not
Yeah.
really that big of
Yeah.
a deal and.
You're
like,
trying to open and run a business, you don't need unnecessary
added-
headaches.
Right,
Yeah,
added
so-
headaches.
Okay, I don't have any other questions. Thank
Thank
you.
Any other questions? Counsel Hanlon.
I'm still kind of confused with the owner here, and has the owner actually approved of you being in the building?
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have had him before you. If I didn't see a lease,
Okay, contract?
Yeah, well, I'm all fine with them.
How long of a contract?
I have a 1-year lease right now.
A one-year lease, okay, so no matter what happens, you're there for a year?
Yes.
What about renewals?
Honestly, I don't see a problem with renewing it
Okay.
unless there was something that.
No, I mean.
no, not from us. He's
I'm
saying from the
concerned about the,
property
owner.
owner.
Yeah, no, I have a very good relationship with Bill.
Who's the owner?
Mr. Gale.
Bill Gear,
Oh,
William
I know
Gear.
Bill Gear, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been very good to me since
Okay.
I went into the place, and he likes me as a tenant. I pay the rent on time, so I don't see any problems as far as renewing down the road
Okay.
or anything like that.
You have no spray booth. Where will you get your spraying done if you have to?
I don't really do much paint work. I'm more of a frame repair place. I do frame work, and
Okay.
I do more, like a body shop that doesn't have a frame machine. They send the car to me, and I do all the frame and the
Okay,
metal
okay,
work.
yeah.
And if I do need painting done, I got a guy in Saugus that I just trade off, something, like if I need a bumper painted or whatever, but I'm not really in that end of the
Okay. And
business.
You've been in the business for 35 years?
Yep.
Any absence?
No.
I mean, where were you, are you working now?
Well, I'm not working. I'm waiting to get this all situated so I can work for
He's been in limbo
myself.
for about
I've been in limbo
Like-
for
like,
2
When
months.
were you last employed?
Accurate Auto Body probably 3 years ago,
3 years since you've been into this
Yeah.
business, you know?
working for somebody day to
Okay.
day.
Okay. What were you doing for the 3 years? I don't need to get personal, but I just want to know if you were robbing
What
banks or
have you
what.
been
No.
doing the last 3 years, so?
Well, no, I had some space. I was renting my own space up in Woburn.
Okay,
And what happened was, before anything could actually transpire, I was in there for a few months, and then the property ended up going up for sale.
okay.
So I was forced to move out of there. And that's when I found Donnie and started working out of Everett.
So got this, got this, got this, got this, got this, got this, and I guess that's all. Thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.
I appreciate it.
I just want you to know, after we vote on this, it also has to go in front of the council at 7 o'clock. That's the body of the whole that would vote on this.
Okay.
So you're going to stay around?
So we're all set
Just in
with, excuse the customary thanks.
Thank you.
And
Thank you very much.
On the piece, Madam Chairman, I'd move to refer it out to the body favorably with the stipulations as indicated by our city clerk, the hours of operation, and that no painting
No
of any
spray.
sort
So
will
we-
happen on the premises.
Eight
do I have
to
a
six.
second on that?
8 to 6 also,
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
Did you say 8 to 6? Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Second.
Okay, so we're gonna, it's favorable recommendation with the restriction of no spray booth.
Yep.
Hours of operations 8 to 6,
Monday
Monday
through
through
Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
And the other restriction, I'm sorry, Council Capone.
No, that was it, no painting? No painting in the
No
hours of
painting, no-
operation.
okay. So all in favor?
Aye.
All
Aye.
opposed, the ayes have it.
Move to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, the ayes have it, have adjourned.